Welcome back to my channel. Thanks for tuning into today's video. I'm super excited because I am about to take care of all this mess. It doesn't really look that bad, but it definitely doesn't have like any sort of volume or curl or style to it. But today I'm actually going to be sharing how I do my like typical curl. Of course, I kind of switch it up every single time or every few times, but this is majority of the way I curl my hair, especially in my Instagram photos. So if you see my Instagram and wondered how I curl my hair, this is how I do it. So I think that's all I have for the little intro, and if you're interested in seeing how I curl my hair, then let's get started. Things first, brush. This is a wet brush. And okay, so last night I washed my hair, I blow dried it, and I slept on it. So this has not been styled other than being blow dried, but it's been slept on. It hasn't even been brushed today. Take quickly a little bit of this Moroccan argan oil treatment. I meant to run this through my hair last night or through the ends, but I totally forgot. So I'm just gonna quickly do that. Like I said, I usually will do this after I blow dried my hair through the ends. I like to keep my ends very hydrated, but this stuff goes quite a long way and it can kind of weigh down your hair sometimes. Alright, whatever's left I'll rub into my hands. So next up, before we put any sort of heat on there, we've got to, I'm gonna shake this, do some heat protectant. This one, I really love this one by Schwarzkopf. This is like my OG, but I've really been liking and trying out this one by Head Candy. It's their amino keratin. So this one has keratin amino acids, and it's leave-in strength and shine spray heat protectant. So it's doing like a bunch of different things. So I'm just gonna spray this right into my face. It smells good, but then it also has like a really weird smell. But I think it's pretty good. Okay, spray that. You have those days where you just like forget to drink water. That's one of my days. Like I think it's, what time is it? 5 p.m. and I'm just now drinking some water. Gone like all day. Well, I worked out I guess this morning and drank some water, but okay, last product I'm gonna do. I like to do this with clean fresh hair because sometimes curls don't exactly hold that great when you have clean fresh hair. Like they hold better with dirty hair. So I like to go in with this stuff. This is by Dry Bar. It's their triple sec texturizing spray. It is the bomb and it smells incredible. If you want your hair to smell amazing, get some of this. But I will lift up about half my hair, spray it on the root but also the hair because that's what you want texturized. A little bit up top, same here, here. My cats. Oh look, you can see her little head. Sometimes too I'll like go right there. Okay, it smells so good. It smells like Dry Bar. Now we're ready to curl. So what I'm using to curl today, ooh, I think I just turned it off. Oh, is my T3 micro wand, the bad boy that curls my hair. That's what I'm trying to say. It's just really pretty rose gold. This is so worth the splurge. So worth the splurge. This barrel is a 1-inch, and I specifically use the one with the clamp. So this is what you're gonna want. I do switch it out sometimes for this guy. This is, I think, what, the 1.5 inch, and it has a clamp as well. Take this, and we are sectioning the hair into 2 parts. Sometimes I will go ahead and clip this little part just to keep it out of the way. So what I'm gonna do basically is start with the very back. So I'll start here, and I'll start with like the top section. I go back to front. You could do the opposite, but this is what I do. Start with this piece of hair, clamp down, straighten it out a little bit, leave about that much hair at the bottom, and then roll it on up. And I leave it on for maybe like 8 or 9 seconds, and then kind of play with it. Then I gently just pull straight down, and it's like one of these little curls. So once that piece is done, I throw it to the back so it's out of the way, and then we'll start with another little section. again, sometimes too, if you want to like leave that much hair out, you can, what I like to do is roll it up like a little bit and then like kind of drag it down just a tad bit, get more of the hair. Sometimes that works too. And then again, leave on for about 8 or 9 seconds. And then slowly release and pull down. This piece is done. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of my hair. I'll run it fast. So I will mention, you would want to make sure that the clamp is in the front. So you want it like this. You don't want it like this, because you'll get all turned around and mixed up. Clamp goes in the front like this, clamps down like that on your hair. That's how you roll it up. And you want to make sure you're leaving these ends out, because it looks so much better when those ends are kind of messy and straight. It gives you this like pretty curled look, but the ends are messy. You could go curl all the way down to the bottom, but I find that it leaves these like weird curly Q kind of curls. Okay, so we're kind of towards the front. I'm going to show you 2 things. One, how I curled this little fringe piece of bang. I basically do the same thing, but I only wrap it about once. Then I will slowly drag it down, wrap it up, really only for about a second. And then we'll let that dry. It's okay if you, since we have shorter hair now, hang on. If you kind of miss these lower pieces under here too. So pull everything to the front like these kind of pieces. What I like to do is pull it all to the front like this, and then take it from this angle, careful with your ear, and then do the exact same thing, but sweeping it all to the front and going from this kind of angle rather than behind your neck, if that makes sense, helps a lot to get these smaller little pieces. But I also will leave them pretty straight. Just curl them for like a second, because I find that they lay better when this bottom section is laying a little bit straighter. Pretty tight curls, they're gonna stay like that. You could run I like to run my hair through, my fingers through my hair really quickly though, and then determine like maybe what top pieces I can curl to create some dimension so that they're all not exactly like down here all together. I'll curl more of the root up here. And then with these bangs, after they've kind of cooled down just a second, I'm gonna take them and I'm basically just gonna straighten them out. And then this just makes them a little bit of that like loose. That way they're not like super curly in your face, but they still have a little bit of curl, but straightening them just a little bit helps. Okay, so we are gonna do more to this side, but we're gonna ignore it really quickly. Moving on to this side, it's the same exact thing. So I'm gonna run it fast too, and then I'll show y'all how I do all of this at the end. Okay, this side's done. Like I said, this one always curls. You always have one side that curls better than the other, and this one always looks 10 times better. It just, I think, has more layers and dimensions, so it always lays better. Give them a tad bit. So initially, this is what they look like, what the hair looks like when it's all curled freshly. So what I do from here is I'll go through it one last time, make sure, you know, all the pieces I want curled are curled. If I need to add any more like layers or dimension, I will add that, like maybe right here. It's usually this side that I have to go back through. Okay, so it's basically all curled. What I'm going to do is take this little comb, and I'm just gonna brush through the ends, not touching up here. And so you can also go through and like straighten the ends too if you kind of curled a couple of pieces, but I usually will leave mine alone. I'll also straighten the bangs a little bit. Okay, from there we're gonna take some hairspray. This is by Marc Anthony. This is their Bye Bye Frizz hairspray. It is so awesome, works great, feels great, smells great, all the great things. Just hairspray lightly. Then I will brush through the top just with my fingers and play with it, mess with it, make it big. I will go through and tease like the back just a little bit. I'm really not that great at teasing, to be honest. But I will tease just a little bit to give it some va-va-voom. So basically that is it. It always is gonna look a little bit bigger for the first about 30 minutes. So I personally like love this big voluptuous look, but it will fall, and once it falls it's so pretty. So once you've gotten your pieces curled, you could also go in and with like another, like the same type of oil, mix, smooth some of the layers and bottoms down, and also any flyaways or baby hairs. But that is how I do my everyday curl, basically. This is how I wear it every day. A lot of times I'll sleep on this and then wake up the next day, curl a couple of pieces, and be on my way. It's super easy. This lasts and holds in my hair for a few days for sure. So anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed this. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and comment any questions below you may have, or if you want me to do any other little hair tutorials with my short hair, I definitely will. Anyways, I will see y'all in my next video. Bye.